In December 1872, a ship was found drifting in the Atlantic Ocean. It was in perfect condition. The cargo was untouched. The food was still on the table. The crew of 10, captain, his wife, their 2-year-old daughter, and 7 sailors were gone. No bodies were ever found. The ship was called the Mary Celeste. It had set sail from New York on November 7th, 1872, bound for Genoa, Italy. An experienced captain, a reliable crew, calm autumn weather. Nothing unusual. She was found a month later, floating, unmanned, by the crew of the Dei Gratia, 400 miles east of the Azores. The Dei Gratia crew boarded the Mary Celeste and found something they couldn't explain. The ship was seaworthy. The rigging was mostly intact. There was 6 months of food and water aboard. The captain's logbook was open. The last entry was dated November 25th, 10 days before she was found. And yet, no one was there. What made this stranger was the detail. The captain's personal belongings were still in his cabin, his wife's sewing kit, their daughter's toys. The sailors' sea chests, full. Breakfast had been prepared and left mid-meal. Whoever left in a hurry, and didn't intend to be gone long. The lifeboat was missing. That's the only clue. Investigators concluded the crew had abandoned ship, but couldn't explain why. The Mary Celeste was structurally sound. There was no sign of fire, no evidence of struggle, no damage below the waterline. Some theories suggest a waterspout may have caused a temporary flooding of the hold, leading the captain to believe the ship was sinking. If so, the crew took to the lifeboat, planning to stay nearby, and were separated from the ship by wind or current, and were never seen again. But that doesn't explain one detail that investigators noted at the time. A rope was found trailing from the stern of the ship, frayed at the end, as if something or someone had been holding on, and then let go. The Mary Celeste was never fully explained. More than 150 years have passed. Maritime historians, forensic investigators, and naval analysts have all reviewed the evidence. The most likely theory, panic, waterspout, lifeboat separation, is plausible. But it remains unconfirmed. The rope, the untouched breakfast, the toys left behind, everything points to people who expected to return and never did. If this signal reached you, subscribe. There's more where this came from.